Welcome to the series of videos that we've put together at Microbyte for the Keeper Password Manager. Today we will be covering why you should be using a password manager. To begin with, we cannot stress enough the importance of using a unique password on each one of your accounts. If you are ever to be in the unfortunate position of having any of your accounts breached, the attacker would then try that password on other platforms to see if any of these are using that same password. Many people think that simply changing the number at the end of an existing password or adding an exclamation mark is sufficient to make the passwords unique. This won't stop an attacker gaining access. It will simply slow them down as they're fully aware of end user habits. Using different passwords across all sites is the safest way to protect your accounts. With Keeper, you no longer need to remember any of your passwords, whether on your computer, tablet, or mobile phone. Keeper will remember and autofill these for you, which enables you to use the most complex of passwords without fear that they will be forgotten. Should you wish to share logins that are required by more than one person, this can be easily done without ever revealing the details of the password. Multi-factor authentication, or MFA, can also be added to these credentials, meaning insecure SMS authentication methods can be turned off in favour of the more secure authenticator tool. Keeper seamlessly integrates into your web browser to ensure that you have instant access to your logins, multi-factor authentication, and any stored information that you would like to keep in there. With a few simple clicks, you can both launch and optionally log into your accounts with a single tap of the mouse. If you would like to know more, then head over to the link in the description. So now we're going to look at the initial setup of Keeper. You would have received an email to help you sign up to Keeper. So let's go ahead and click on the yellow button, Set up your account now. This will then load a web page with your email address populated, so let's go ahead and click the next button. At this point, this will then redirect you to your company Microsoft 365 login page. Please authenticate here with your 365 username and password. At this point, Keeper will require you to set up MFA, so let's click the Web Vault. This pop-up will show, and you can now click OK. You will then be prompted for an authenticator method, so let's select the Authenticator app. Here you will be presented with a QR code. Open the Microsoft Authenticator app on your phone and let's click the plus button. Click on Other. You can now scan the QR code on the screen. This will then add Keeper Security to your Authenticator list. Enter this code onto the Keeper web page with the QR code on it, and you can select how long it remembers your MFA for as well. You will then be presented with a list of backup codes. These are codes that can be used if you ever lose your MFA device. This is quite important, so please keep a copy of these somewhere safe. You will also receive an email to explain MFA has been set up on your account. Next, we can import your browser passwords. So once you've logged in, click on Import Now to import passwords from Edge, Chrome, and Firefox. Click on Import under the From a Browser section, and this will require you to install a small program. So let's click on the Install button on the pop-up. On the downloaded program, double-click it and run the app. You can now copy and paste the code from the Keeper web app to the Keeper import program. This will then add all passwords to your personal vault. The passwords can only be seen by yourself. So let's install the browser extension. On the Get Started pop-up, you will see an option to install the browser extension. Let's click on Install Now. This will take you to the extension page for the browser you're on. You can then click the Get button. Click on Add Extension on the pop-up. To pin the extension to the top bar, click the puzzle icon and click the pin icon. You're now ready to go. Now we're ready to take a look at creating a shared folder. Shared folders can be shared with individual users or entire teams. To create one, click Create New, Shared Folder. Choose where to place it, either in a parent folder or your own personal vault. Then name it and set your folder and user permissions. Teams can be created in the admin console. Once a user is added to a team, they'll instantly gain access to all the team's shared folders. Remove them, and that access disappears instantly. To fill your shared folder, just drag and drop records or use the record search bar. From the Records tab, click Edit to adjust each record's permission. Choose from Edit, Share, Edit and Share, or View Only. Finally, add users from the Users tab and assign permissions. You can let them manage users, manage records, manage both, or restrict them to view only. By using shared folders, you get secure, flexible collaboration.